Whoa, did I have too much pasta? Or maybe I'm just being self-conscious.
No, you're not being self-conscious. White pants definitely can make you 10 pounds heavier. I know that because I carry weight in my stomach. I always gain weight in my tummy. Because of that, I figured out these hacks you can use to instantly make you look slimmer in white pants. First, ditch the belt, especially the kind of belt that you need to tie on your waist, because belt adds another dimension. They add extra fabrics to your waist. If you're already carrying weight in this area, this is something you absolutely want to avoid. If I get a white pants or a white skirt that comes with a self-tie belt, the first thing I do is to get rid of the belt. Vests are a very big trend this summer, and I love them to pair with white pants. And the reason is because they have an asymmetrical hemline. Their hemline is angled instead of going straight horizontal like any other tops. For that reason, this is a much more slimmer design. Besides, the length is just right. It's not too short as to show your stomach. Avoid white pants that is clingy to the area you don't want others to notice. For me, that area is my tummy because my pant size is 2 sizes bigger than my tops because I always first gain weight in my stomach. It's important for me to avoid anything that is clinging to my stomach. For you, if you're carrying weight in your hips or maybe you're carrying weight in your thighs, it doesn't matter what color of the pants. If you want to look slimmer in anything, the first thing you want to do is to create a space around that area and never wear anything that is clinging. White pants with pleats, very good option because pleats are such a slimming design. Compared with white pants that's completely laying flat on your tummy, pleats create additional volume. And that is why it can trick the eyes into believing that your stomach is actually slimmer than it actually is. But you do want to make sure when you're choosing pleated pants, they're not taper legs. Because pleats need more space in the rise, a lot of times it can appear the pants have a longer rise and very short legs. For that reason, if you're about my height, I'm 5'2", I typically stay away from pleated pants with a taper leg, and I go with pleated pants with straight leg. Or you can go with pleated pants with wide leg. Now let's talk about the length of your top. Very tricky. When we're wearing white pants, it's very tempting to go with a longer top. Because we feel like white pants are making us look bigger than we are, longer top seems to make sense because it feels safer. However, I am 5'2". If I wear a long top, for sure they're gonna make my legs look cut off. And it doesn't matter how tall you are, longer tops do not work the best for your proportion. They're always gonna make your legs look shorter. Normally, I would recommend you to tuck in your top. But with white pants, what I noticed when I do the tucking, it actually creates more bulge and therefore my stomach became more noticeable. So don't tuck your top if your top is too long. This is what I do. I use this very cheap buckle I got from Amazon and I create a knot in front of my tummy, and this is how I can shorten my top, and at the same time I am not exposing my stomach, and this doesn't make me feel self-conscious. And these are from my clothing line for women 5'4" and under. Make sure you check them out at petitedressing.com. Now let's talk about elastic waist. This is also very tricky. If you carry weight in your tummy like me, it's very tempting to first go for elastic waistband because that's what makes us feel most comfortable, especially in the summer. What I noticed though, when the elastic waistband is exposed, they actually make your tummy look even bigger. So you gotta be smart with elastic waistband. You do want them, but you want them only on the sides or in the back. You don't want your stomach to be showing elastic waistband in the front. The length is also very important. The reason is because the longer your pants are, not only they make your legs look longer, but also immediately your entire frame is elongated, and that's always gonna make you look taller and leaner at the same time. So for my white pants, most of the time I'm wearing the full length, especially when my white pants are wide leg. When I wear full length white pants, I can pair this with heels, and I always do. And that's what always makes you immediately feel longer and leaner. You also want to make sure you're choosing the right leg shape for your white pants. In general, anything that is a skinny cut, doesn't matter skinny pants or jeans, these are going to be clinging to your bottom, and that's why they're the easiest to make look heavier. On the other hand, straight leg shape normally are the easiest to wear and they're the easiest to make you look slimmer. If you're shorter than me, flare or boot cut also very good option. Because this shape, they're fitted on your thighs and then they gradually get wider under your knees. This kind of design is very slimming for your legs and they also elongate your legs. So if you're shorter like myself, my go-to is always the boot cut or the flare. But you do want to make sure your flare is not too exaggerated because otherwise they carry so much volume with them, they can actually do the opposite and therefore make you look heavier than you are. Finding the white pants that's right for you, very hard. What is even harder than that? If you're short like myself, all these years, every bottom I have bought, I had to have them altered, otherwise they just will not fit me right. For that reason, I started my own clothing line for women 5'4" and under. Because when you're petite, not only the fit matters, but also the style makes a huge difference. Choosing the right style that flatters you, that trumps anything else. If you are petite, make sure you check out my clothing line for women 5'4" and under at petitedressing.com.